Okay, welcome to the Guitar Show. What we're going to be doing today is learning an amazing guitar kind of introduction by a guy called Lonnie Johnson. Lonnie Johnson was the guy who kind of like single-handedly took, early jazz guitar and blues guitar and sort of gave it to the masses. I mean, he worked with an incredible early jazz guitarist called Eddie Lang. And this piece is actually called Handful of Riff, not Handful of Riffs. It's not plural, it's singular. So Handful of Riff, if you want to check it out on the internet. This is a early guitar riff, lick, kind of over a 12-bar sequence, which you really should know because it's the beginning of plectrum guitar. If you play plectrum guitar, then you owe it to Eddie Lang and to Lonnie Johnson, because those guys were the first. They learned from tenor and banjo and brought it onto the newly invented steel string guitar. So they were the first guys of the plectrum guitar. So that's why this is a really important kind of lick. Okay, I've actually transcribed it for you, and I put it into guitar tab, and you can get it off my website. So I'm going to put a link there for my website, and you'll be able to download this. So without further ado, I'm going to move the camera a bit forward into the guitar. By the way, I'm not playing acoustic because I was playing early jazz guitar, in fact, with my friend Johnny McCall, who's going to come and do a guest lesson here. And we're going to teach a Eddie Lang and Lonnie Johnson song or Carl Chris song. But anyway, all my gear is somewhere else. I'm using my Telecaster. Right, now I'm going to go back to the 10th fret. I was playing on the 9th fret. I was playing C sharp because for some reason the audio on YouTube is in C sharp, but it should be here. So it's kind of played over that rhythm. So we're going to put the third finger on the 13th fret. So we're going to go. It's a half bend actually. Okay, so you bend in that minor third up to a major third, and then to first finger on the 10th fret, E string. Okay, that's your first lick. Second lick is. So slightly different. We're going to bend that third finger, 13th fret up. Just once, and then we're going to pluck the 10th fret, first finger, once, 12th fret on the B string, third finger, come back to the first finger on the E string, 10th fret. Then we're going to go to the lower octave, so that's third finger on the 12th fret on the D string, and we hit that twice. That whole lick is. Let's play those two licks together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're down to there. The next lick is, it's where it starts getting tricky because it's quite a long line now. We're going to go. So that's the lick number 3. Show you how to do that. So I'm not really doing a bend here because I'm not going to have time. So I'm just plucking that 13th fret, which is an F, come down to the D, 10th fret. Second finger on the 11th fret, third finger on the 12th fret, come back to the 10th fret on the E string, change the B string 12th fret with my third finger, so the whole lick is. Okay, so those 3 licks are. Okay, so you want to practice that. That's the first thing you want to get down. Now we're going to go to the next part, which is a kind of a descending lick, which goes. So after we do the third lick, now the phrasing is really important here. So that third lick, it should be phrased like this: 3, 4. 3, 4. Just practice that over and over again till you get it right, because you've got to get that phrasing. One more time. 3, 4. Okay, when we come down to here, what we're going to do there, we're going to change to our 4th finger. So we're going to make a little change there. You could keep it with 3rd finger, but I use all my 4 fingers. So it's up to you how you finger this. But when we come back, when we come to there, we Okay, we're going to go, so I'll just show you that. Can you see where I change? I made a little mistake there, but you can see where I kind of change to my fourth finger. Okay, so we're going to go here. After we played that 1D there with third finger, 12th fret, I'm going to change to my fourth finger. I'm going to go 12, 9, 12, 9. Now that's got a kind of swing feel, so it's. Can you see how that phrasing is so important? So that whole lick number 3 would be. Then we've got a little rest, we've got crotchet rest. I'm going to go into another crazy line here. So let's just take stock where we're at now. 3, 4. First lick. Now, like I said, we've got a crotchet rest. We're going to go to the next lick, which is. So fourth finger on the A string, 12th fret. And then first on the 9th fret, move our fourth finger down to the 12th fret, back to the first fret. Now look, I'm using my fourth finger. If you want to use your third finger, go ahead, that's cool. I've just learnt my way, maybe you've learnt your way. There's no right or wrong way to do it, because Wes Montgomery never used his fourth finger, except I think he used it for octaves. So, you know, Wes can't be wrong, can he? So here we go, we're going to go. So, then we're going to go, so let me explain if I didn't do that right. 12, 9 on the D string, 12, 9, back to the A string. Okay, so after we come back with. Okay, now this is where it gets a little bit tricky. That line goes all the way up, so it goes. I will do that line all together. So that line is 10, 11 on the G string, 10 on the B string, back to 11 second finger, and then third finger on the 12th fret. Let's do that really slowly. Now the hard thing there is changing from my fourth and my first finger, and then bringing my first finger now down to there. That's quite hard to do. Maybe there's an easier way, another fingering, but that's just the way I've heard it and learnt it. Okay, now we're going to do another. He does these sort of kind of lines quite a lot. He goes 12, 9. There's a little arpeggio coming down there to the A major arpeggio. So I'll show you how to do that. Fourth finger, 12th fret, G string, 9, same again, 12, 9, third finger 11, fourth finger 12. So it's really slowly. Okay, so let's just recap that whole line, because that's quite complex. So we're going to go. Okay, let me do that really slowly. We've got another. We've got a semi-quaver. Sorry, we've got a quaver rest here now. Okay, and then we're going to go into the next line, which is. That's really hard. For some reason I find that very, very difficult, because you've almost got to go 10, 11, 12 on the B string, which is my first, second and third fingers respectively. But when I get to that 12, I've got to come down there. So alternatively, you could kind of go 10, 11, 12, bar it to get to the G, you know. So just do this lick. So we're going to go 10, 11, 12 on the B string, 12, 10 on the first finger, G string still, 11. So it's like this. Then we're going to go to that 12, 9 again. So it's now there might be a good place to use your third finger. Now that really took me a while to get to grips with. So what I'm going to do there, I'm going to show you that. We're going to go 9, 9, 12 on the D string, 9, back to 9, 12, 9, 12. So it sounds like sorry, let's take it from this lick. Try that again, it's coming a bit closer. Do that really slowly this time. So let's play the whole thing really slowly. Okay, so you can actually go and download that piece of music, a transcription. It's in tablature. You can do that from my website. And yeah, also I want to say that the reason I learned this piece in the first place is because I'm in an early jazz guitar duo called Danson with a very good guitar player called Johnny McCall, and we play together a lot of Eddie Lang, Carl Cress, Lonnie Johnson tunes, and we're going to be releasing an album soon, so I'll let you know about that. Also on my channel you can hear us playing a couple of arrangements. It's really cool music, you should check it out. I mean, it's like the beginning of birth of plectrum and jazz and blues guitar, and you know, all your heroes like B.B. King, they've all, you know, been fans of Lonnie Johnson, and you know, it just makes me think what an incredible player he was in the 1920s and 30s, releasing these songs. And you know, when I thought I knew everything about guitar, I went back to that era and was really kind of awestruck by this guy's virtuosity. You know, just amazing. Eddie Lang as well, incredible guitar player. And so just when we think we're clever nowadays, you know, go back to the early you know, history of guitar, and I'm sure you're going to be completely floored by what you're going to hear. So anyway, learn that lick. It's really important for the history of guitar. It's a language that you should put into your solos, as I have done. It's pretty hard to actually learn to play on acoustic, so I'm actually glad I haven't got my acoustic here, because I probably wouldn't be able to play it without making a mistake. My acoustic's got high action, and that's on the 10th fret. It's hard to play. So you know, just one thing is just practice it a lot, get it under your fingers, and then you're going to be flying. But yeah, check out for more demos and stuff, and see you on the road. Take care.